Welcome to Deep Quotes. In this video, we explore the timeless wisdom of Sun Tzu, a strategist whose insights on war, leadership, and human nature have influenced thinkers for centuries. Let Sun Tzu's wisdom sharpen your mind and guide your actions with clarity and purpose. The skillful employer of men will employ the wise man, the brave man, the covetous man, and the stupid man. For the wise man delights in establishing his merit. The brave man likes to show his courage in action. The covetous man is quick at seizing advantages, and the stupid man has no fear of death. When you shoot a bow and arrow, you aim at the clouds, not because you expect to hit them, but so that you may reach the distant target on the ground. So the principles of warfare are: do not depend on the enemy not coming, but depend on our readiness against him. Do not depend on the enemy not attacking, but depend on our position that cannot be attacked. The business of a general is to kick away the ladder behind soldiers when they have climbed up a height. He will win who knows how to handle both superior and inferior forces. When strong, avoid them. If of high morale, depress them. Seem humble to fill them with conceit. If at ease, exhaust them. If united, separate them. Attack their weaknesses. Emerge to their surprise. If words of command are not clear and distinct, if orders are not thoroughly understood, the general is to blame. But if his orders are clear and the soldiers nevertheless disobey, then it is the fault of their officers. Thus, the expert in battle moves the enemy and is not moved by him. When you surround an army, leave an outlet free. Do not press a desperate foe too hard. He who knows things, and in fighting puts his knowledge into practice, will win his battles. He who knows them not, nor practices them, will surely be defeated. When one treats people with benevolence, justice, and righteousness, and reposes confidence in them, the army will be united in mind, and all will be happy to serve their leaders. He who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not, will be victorious. All men can see these tactics whereby I conquer, but what none can see is the strategy out of which victory is evolved. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. Throw your soldiers into positions whence there is no escape, and they will prefer death to flight. If they will face death, there is nothing they may not achieve. Energy may be likened to the bending of a crossbow, decision to the releasing of a trigger. The value of time, that is of being a little ahead of your opponent, often provides greater advantage than superior numbers or greater resources. Who does not know the evils of war cannot appreciate its benefits. When the common soldiers are too strong and their officers too weak, the result is insubordination. When the officers are too strong and the common soldiers too weak, the result is collapse. He who exercises no forethought but makes light of his opponents is sure to be captured by them. When you know both yourself as well as your competition, you are never in danger. To know yourself and not others gives you half a chance of winning. Knowing neither yourself or your competition puts you in a position to lose. Move not unless you see an advantage. Use not your troops unless there is something to be gained. Fight not unless the position is critical. Like the sun and moon, they end but to begin anew. Like the four seasons, they pass away to return once more. In war, then, let your great object be victory, not lengthy campaigns. Probe him and learn where his strength is abundant and where deficient. He will win whose army is animated by the same spirit throughout all its ranks. Whoever is first in the field and awaits the coming of the enemy will be fresh for the fight. Whoever is second in the field and has to hasten to battle will arrive exhausted. The good fighter is able to secure himself against defeat, but cannot make certain of defeating the enemy. If asked how to cope with a great host of the enemy in orderly array and on the point of marching to the attack, I should say, begin by seizing something which your opponent holds dear. Then he will be amenable to your will. There are 5 dangerous faults which may affect a general. Recklessness, which leads to destruction. Cowardice, which leads to capture. A hasty temper, which can be provoked by insults. A delicacy of honor, which is sensitive to shame. Over-solicitude for his men, which exposes him to worry and trouble. There are 3 ways in which a ruler can bring misfortune on his army: by commanding the army to advance or to retreat, being ignorant of the fact that it cannot obey. This is called hobbling the army; by attempting to govern an army in the same way as he administers a kingdom, being ignorant of the conditions which obtain in an army. This causes restlessness in the soldiers' minds. By employing the officers of his army without discrimination, through ignorance of the military principle of adaptation to circumstances. This shakes the confidence of the soldiers. What the ancients called a clever fighter is one who not only wins, but excels in winning with ease. Most channels on the internet make up quotes and attribute them to the wrong people, and that honestly annoys us. Here on Deep Quotes, we do the opposite. We carefully share only real quotes, so you can trust what you hear. No fake words, no wrong names. Our content is organized into different series, from scientists and philosophers to business titans, and much more. We also create multi-part series focused on one individual, like Einstein, Leo Tolstoy, and many others. You can find links to all our series in the description. And don't forget to subscribe. Your support motivates us to create more meaningful videos for you. Thank you for watching Deep Quotes. See you in the next part.